that he's done. Now, let's watch. Okay, he's literally ripping my style, dude. I mean, this is fucking bullshit.
This is the story that is breaking right now. It's making the rounds on all the Twitter. And we always have to be careful because you can never joke about this and you can never question any facts, even in the absence of any. But AOC did a 90-minute stream on Instagram live yesterday. And there are a lot of claims in there. Let's start with, let's let it straight from the horse-faced mouth.
Like, I'm here and the bathroom door starts going like this. Like, the bathroom door's behind me, or rather in front of me, and I'm like this, and the door hinges right here. And I just hear, where is she? Where is she? I mean, I thought I was going to die. It's because these folks who tell us to move on, that it's not a big deal, that we should forget what's happened, or even telling us to apologize, these are the same tactics of abusers. I'm a survivor of sexual assault. And I haven't told many people that in my life. Whether you experience any sort of trauma in your life, small to large, these episodes can compound on one another. There's no, something really big happening to you, and then you deal with it, and then you move on, and then when something else happens to you, you deal with that.
So look, I don't want to say, because we don't know, right?
Yeah.
And some people say believe all women, as they believe all facts. And I think that if this happened, listen, AOC, horrible. If you were sexually assaulted, these men should be buried beneath the railroad tracks. Okay, does everyone else here agree? Sexual assault, awful. Now, why might...
Wait. She didn't say she got sexually assaulted at the fucking at the insurrection, you dumb fuck. Dude, why are they doing... Oh, dude, he's gotten fucking lazy, dude. Yo, I don't think Republicans care about any of that.
I think it's a little bullshit. Is, okay, go with me here, because you equivocated, but you created equivalency between sexual assault and verbal abuse. You created an equivalency between the Crips running a train on somebody locked in a closet for days on end and the insults from Gazoo.
Not the same.
What? I don't even think that she was saying... I don't think she was saying, like, her being fucking scared for her life is the same as her sexual abuse. I think she's saying that she has a personal experience with, like, people gaslighting and saying that, your point of view is a lie because she is a victim of sexual assault. And as a victim of sexual assault, she is worried about coming out with her story, no matter what it is, because coming out with her story on any front, any traumatic experience that she has to retell, she's worried is going to be met with skepticism and people are not going to believe her. She's not saying being afraid for my life is exactly like sexual assault. I don't think she was saying that. Which is ironic because he's already doing what she said that people would do. And so are other people. But this is why I was fucking mad at people when she was like recalling or recounting her story. And she was talking about like the vaccinations and all this other like detailed stuff that was like unrelated to the insurrection, the hog insurrection. And I made a joke about it and people were like, you're devaluing her fucking sexual assault experience. Leftists do this shit too. Radlibs do this shit. And that's why I was fucking freaking out. It's so many people in the audience that were like, wow, Sweaty, can't believe you are devaluing her experience as a sexual assault survivor. You literally do not care about sexual assault. So that's the inverse of what Crowder is doing here. Not a good look, Sweaty. What does it have to do with sexual assault? She's saying that because she was sexually assaulted in the past, whenever she lives through traumatic experiences, she's in fear that it's going to happen again. So it compounds. So it adds additional fear on top of the fear that she already would normally have in that situation. And also, because of that, she's also worried about people fucking saying that, like, the reason why she didn't come out and talk about it earlier is because people were going to say, you're a fucking liar, and gaslight her, which is exactly what people did. Get it? It's called trauma. You have trauma. PTSD. That's what she's saying.
Dum-dums. I need to go to my counselor.
Yeah.
I just don't like when people say almost died when they didn't almost die.
Yeah, once she said that.
Yeah, dude. Especially like in his case, he could technically, he's right. He's right. This fucking dipshit is right. Okay. Why is he right? Well, considering he looks the way that he does, he's at the verge of almost death, getting up from that fucking chair. So he could fucking literally always say he's almost dying.
When they didn't almost die.
Yeah, once she said that Ted Cruz tried to murder her, I think that's when I stopped believing her even more.
Here's AOC talking about Holly and Cruz.
Is that when given another window of political opportunity for themselves, even if...
Were you held at gunpoint? Did they pull the trigger and murder you? Well, sorry, you can't say that. Were fucking hogs storming the halls of Congress with zip ties after years and years of talking about salivating about how they're going to fucking murder you? You're not allowed to be afraid of that. You're not. I'm sorry. Also, the worst thing that can ever happen to me, I'm Steve Crowder. The worst thing that can ever happen to me is when people say, I am not allowed to make fun of someone for being gay. That is the real Chinese communism happening in America. It's not when a fucking violent hog mob storms the halls of Congress. That's unacceptable. The real violence, the real words or violence moment is when you tell me I can't misgender someone. I love conservatives, dude. They are so fucking funny. Unintentionally, they are the funniest people on the planet. Like, they live in this world where, and I'm going to show you an actual example of this right now. I was trying to pull it up. Like, Steven Crowder over here is like devaluing AOC and saying like, shut the fuck up. Like, you didn't die. Why are you fucking sad? Why are you crying? So that's like not a big deal, right? Wait, let me see if I actually was able to find the exact clip, okay?
Not Parasite, not Parasite.
Frederica Flynn.
And the Oscar goes to
The Vietnamese.
Parasite.
Oh! No! No! Come on!
Why do we do this every year?
What?
Ah!
What's up wrong with that?
Come on!
Freaking what?
Seriously?
Come on!
Damn you, Oscar!
Not in the English language.
God,
what the?
Best
I'm sorry, what the f?
winning 4 Oscars tonight.
Okay, calm down.
Like, they're memeing, but they're memeing, but like also not memeing. Like, he was so mad that Parasite won a fucking Oscar over like 1914 or some shit, whatever the fuck was on that year. Theater kid, dude. Such a fucking theater kid, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's such a fucking theater kid. It is so funny. What is it? 1917? Whatever. Shut up. I don't fucking remember. I never watched it. George Orwell, 1914, brother. Ay, ay, ay. More about Steven Crowder with this clip. Allegedly, AOC's abuser was found. Rape culture is a myth. Changed my mind. Exactly. You know, if someone like Crowder got anywhere near the death threats AOC gets, he would be whining and talking about cancel culture nonstop and milking it for clout. Steven Crowder probably gets a bunch of death threats too. It's hard not to get fucking death threats if you're a political commentator. It's like, it comes with the territory. I assume people fucking send her death threats. I would be surprised if he doesn't receive them. Another Christopher Nolan movie you shit on, LMAO, just messing around. 1917. Yeah, it's like, oh, let me guess, dude. Was it a masterpiece of sound? All right, let's get back to this.
They know that it means.
You get death threats? Yes. All the time. Like, literally nonstop. All the fucking time. They've died down. They die down, and then, like, I'll be in the news for some other shit, like, unrelated. Oh, it isn't Nolan? Oh, 1917 isn't Nolan, it's Sam Mendes. Yeah. Tenet was so bad. Yeah, Dunkirk actually wasn't bad. Regardless, we're getting away from the main point.
That it will endanger their colleagues, they will do it again. And that's the real reason why I think that Senator Josh Hawley needs to resign, why Senator Ted Cruz needs to resign, along with many others. Because they will do it again.
They will do what again?
Exactly.
The tall glass of unity.
Oh, God. See, this is what I mean. They're such bitches, dude. You, my friend, are a fucking bitch, okay? Certified bitch. Tall glass of unity. So much for the unity. Shut up, bitch. Seriously. They're such fucking bitches, dude. I can't get over it. Like, again, unity is when you allow all of the people who were like, oh, you should fucking do something. You should go out and fucking, you know, this election is stolen. This election is stolen from us. They literally stole this election from us. Like, go out, rise up and do something about it. Unity is when you don't fucking say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have agitated these fucking hogs into almost, you know, murdering a bunch of people and then ended up, you know, 5 people ended up dying regardless. Unity is when you completely avoid that and act like it didn't happen and act like it's not a big deal. So much for unity. It's so good. Oh, the left, they are so intolerant. They will not let me agitate hogs to go out and do murder on my own. It is so ridiculous. Can't the right just get a crumb of murder as a treat? I ask. The real divider is amongst us. Her name is AOC.
What is it? Think about this is the problem. It's like, look, we need to unify. Okay, we understand. Right. Those Nazis tried to kill me. How does this work? Do you notice this happened with Barack Obama too? They were referring to George W. Bush as a Nazi.
Yeah.
Right? You couldn't actually say, you know.
By the way, this is why I think unity is bullshit. Like, you can't unite with these fucking pieces of shit, okay? Why would you unite with these people? How could you unite with these people? They don't give a fuck about unity. Neither does Ted Cruz, by the way. There is no real thing. Like, the only people who legitimately believe that there is, like, some country to fucking unite, or rather, the political actors could unite, are idiotic Democrats, okay? There is no unity here.
You know what? Actually, I don't think George W. Bush is as bad as Halliburton. That was for about 8 freaking years.
Yeah.
And then when Barack Obama came in, they said it's time for unity. It's time for unity, where the very first executive action was reversing the Mexico City policy, where our taxpayer dollars went to fund abortions overseas. Yeah. Donald Trump reversed that. And then Joe Biden, because priorities, made sure that your tax dollars are funding abortion overseas. Again, unity, unity. You need to resign. We need.
Wait, what? Like, reproductive health services overseas is like America's soft power approach. I thought Steven Crowder would love that. He loves imperialism. He literally talks about the necessity for having 300 fucking bases in every goddamn country. It's a part of America's dominance on the global stage. Like, that's you know, State Department shit. through and through. I'm so confused. He's like, America is doing abortions overseas. Bitch, what about America literally fucking aborting post-birth by bombing the shit out of fucking babies? What about that? No, he doesn't give a fuck about that. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's just trying to make an argument. He's trying desperately to fucking string together an argument here. Like, oh, it's not unity. You can't have unity if you allow reproductive services to be funded overseas. That's not unity. Our tax dollars. Man, shut the fuck up. Do you know what our tax dollars get spent on? Oh, fuck unity, bitch. This is why I'm saying, like, unity is this. This is unity, okay?
Need to impeach, we need to kick them out, and Ted Cruz tried to kill me. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe we should unify in telling you to go fornicate yourself with a wire brush.
Yeah,
oh, there she is right now. Look, CNN talking about AOC.
Yeah.
And I haven't told many people that in my life.
I haven't told many people except all my social media and CNN and my publicist who sent out a
When
press
we go
release.
through trauma
So the first person I'm going to
3.0.
tell is everybody.
And my turtleneck guy.
Yes.
on each other.
She's just
On a pair of tweets
playing this
following
up.
that, the congresswoman wrote this, quote, "My story isn't the only story. It's just one story of many of those whose lives were endangered at the Capitol by the lies, the threats, and the violence fanned by the cowardice of people who chose personal gain above
oh, come
democracy."
on.
We're gonna take
Remember
a
when
break.
glasses would make people look smarter?
The cowardice.
Oh, fucking own, dude. Yo, I love boomer humor, dude. It's so good. Yeah, dude. Imagine wearing glasses, you fucking nerd. Oh, lol, look at me. I can't see. I'm visually impaired. I need glasses. Like, what is this, a fucking Scooby-Doo flick and you're Wanda looking for your goddamn glasses? That shit was funny in 1937, dude. Okay? Is it Wanda? Is Wanda the one who... Velma? Whatever. I don't fucking know. I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in so long. Fuck you. LOL! You've made that joke in the past few months? Yes. The joke is how fucking stupid that joke is. It's called irony, dipshit. When I say, wow, you need glasses to read, you fucking nerd, while I literally have glasses on my face, you really need me to describe to you why the joke is me making that joke itself?
Listen, you
broke
worked
that.
as a barmaid and then suckled at the taxpayer teat because you won a race from an incumbent who didn't show up for a debate. You've never taken a risk. You can say what you want about Donald Trump.
What?
The guy
Yeah, unlike Steven Crowder, dude, who is comfortably in the pocket of right-wing billionaires, so he can just get away with being the worst broadcaster on the planet, and he'll still have like some sort of upwards momentum. Who's the alcoholic deadbeat divorced dad in the corner of Crowder's office? How'd he get there? His entire peanut gallery is like fucking
risked
bad.
a whole lot for a salary that was $400,000 that hasn't even really been adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
He could find $400,000 in his suit jacket pocket that he...
I can't hear it. Sorry. This part was a little difficult for those of you. I'm sorry that I didn't turn on the subtitles. You might not have been able to hear what Steven Crowder was saying over the sound of him polishing Donald Trump's boots, his elevator shoes. So you probably didn't hear what he was saying. He was going, but while he was doing that, he was actually saying Donald Trump's salary has not been adjusted for inflation, by the way, which is hilarious. I wonder what he thinks about that when it comes to fucking the minimum wage. But, Donald Trump was taking big, bold risks by running for fucking president, dude. Oh, God. Oh, this is so awesome. It's so pathetic, dude. It's so pathetic. How much of a fucking cuck can you be to defend Donald Trump after all that has happened when he very clearly just cut everybody out just so that little piece of shit could get his Twitter account back, and he still couldn't get it back? That's awesome.
accidentally drapes over a hobo on the way to Trump Tower and not discern that lack of finance in his account.
He's so rich. My daddy is the most rich. My daddy is so rich. Like, oh, fuck you, bitch. He's broke as fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. Going out the bat to defend how rich your daddy is.